I'll tell you guys, the handle on this is the rubberized, I believe it's the Craton grip. I'll give you all the specs and stuff on the tabletop review, but very comfortable. Seems to absorb the majority of the shock when doing chopping tasks. As I noted yesterday when I was going through that piece of pine, it was really really jamming me up with how the vibrations that were coming through that. But different wood, different day, different activity, you know, all that stuff plays into how the knife is going to react. So, but no problem going through this. Very, very comfortable. Again, very good swing weight. Alright, I got a little bit left, so I'm just gonna hammer into this thing and again see how the knife reacts. What I would do right now if this was a survival situation, well, if it was a survival situation, a lot would be different. I probably wouldn't be hacking through a piece of wood like this. Try to use, you know, everything you can without having to alter it if you don't have to expend calories on that. But what you can do is prop this piece up and then step on this piece, and that'll create it. Let me see if I can do that. And the idea, of course, was to do that without knocking you over. But you guys are tough. You're good for it. Alright, so that's all. Just make it so you can step on that and kick that off. And I hope you guys are in frame because I turned the viewfinder around. But there you go. That's how you use leverage. And snap it off. And again, yesterday that huge piece that I cut, I think it was definitely bigger than this piece that I've already cut. This is much more along the lines of what I would do, you know, batoning through wood, or what I would do to create wood that you could baton through if you needed to get the dry pieces. So I've already got my baton cut, and I'm just going to go to work hammering on this thing. I'm not going to spray this but I want to get you guys in a little bit better position. First, I want to see how it does without it. I think it's safe to say, we can all assume, with lubrication, this would move through even better. I don't know why I'm having such a tough time putting the camera. What I need to do is buy a wide angle lens. I hope you guys can tell how much pressure I'm putting on the tip of the knife, but you can see it's already creating that split down the wood, simply again because it's just such a thick knife at 5/16. Just really thick. And there you go. This is a hard piece of wood as well. Certainly not hard like a cherry or something like that, but there's no rot in this at all. So this is a little bit better test yesterday, I feel like, than yesterday. Just for your reference. In fact, with this wood, I don't think I could have gone through a piece the size, the length that I did yesterday. And I'm not so sure I really want to go through this piece either. But I do have the Eastwig with me. I didn't pack in the R-Tac. It's not needed. And you guys by now sort of know the methodology behind what I use in terms of pieces of wood when I'm starting a fire or building a fire. And one, for me, it's all about, I guess, necessity in a survival situation. But again, a lot would be different in a survival situation. But depending on your conditions, depending on the conditions of the wood, depending upon the atmospheric conditions, meaning is it raining or, that kind of stuff. But, out here right now, this wood's pretty dry. We got really dry conditions because it hasn't rained at all. This area needs rain really bad. So, could probably start a fire pretty easy with this stuff. But what I'll try to use are pieces that are small, like a pencil, and then pieces that are a little bit bigger than that, maybe like a magic marker, like those thick magic markers, and then you just kind of keep going up from there until your fire is self-sustaining. So if all you have is a large wilderness knife like this, what you guys will see me do is a little bit different technique where I'll choke up on the baton and sort of almost just guide the knife down, because you're dealing with a blade that's got a huge spine. It's a huge knife relative to the piece that you're trying to cut. So if all you've got is one of these if all you've got is one of these bigger survival knives and you're trying to get down to smaller pieces, you don't want to be taking full swings at it, because you're just going to massacre the wood, and the knife's going to go right through something like this on a big swing, and it may create a dangerous situation. You don't want to get cut. So I'll just choke up on the thing, just put the knife in there nice and easy, and just guide the knife right down. And you guys can see how little pressure I'm putting on this, and that way it'll give you, a nice easy cut to pull off a piece. And then again, you can get down to even smaller pieces, and you're not taking a swing at the thing, you're just coming straight down on top of it. I'm just driving it into the ground, unfortunately. And that'll allow you to get pencil size or even smaller pieces of wood for your kindling without wrecking your wood. And hey, everybody's got different techniques and stuff, but that's mine. Alright, the fire making will continue, and I will be back hopefully with a little fire platform, some more kindling, and hopefully we can spark up that fat wood. Cold steel Recon Scout, little Virginia fire making when it's 90 degrees out. Never said we were intelligent here on the Franchise Chronicles. Thanks for coming along, guys. Always appreciate it.